Hello and welcome to day 56 of my lean bulk. Anyways, I have breakfast here. I have so much homework to do. Well, I've already done most of it today, so I actually only have a quiz left and another quiz. 5 Whoppers and 5 more Whoppers. Okay, you know what? I actually only have one quiz because the other quiz, which is my accounting quiz, which is a hard one that I have a 66 on so far, but I have 4 more attempts. I could do it until 2 days from now and not get any points off. So why would I do it today if I can just do it 2 days from now and still get the same score? Anyways, I have my breakfast here. I'm starving, even though I worked today. I got off at 4, so it's like 5-ish right now because I was doing homework for a little bit, or like 5:30 probably. But I had 2 pumpkin spice donuts, okay? I just couldn't help myself. Also, I'm heartbroken because I don't know how many times I've mentioned them now, but the cold brew donuts at my work, so freaking good. They're so good, but we're not selling them anymore. And I guess I just didn't read like the time that we were selling them, but like my manager just basically told me that it was like an experimental thing, so like we still have to see how they did. And I was like, damn, if I would have known that, I would have bought out the entire stock of the cold brew donuts that we had every day to make the sales go up. But he also said that we could technically try and make it with like the cold brew that we sell, and like, cause the way we make it is we literally put cold brew concentrate or like coffee concentrate into the cake batter mix, and then that's literally it. And then you just make the cake donuts. But if we just put cold brew into the cake mix, maybe it'd come out the same or better, who knows. Anyways, here's the macros for this meal, and let me show you. So I seasoned my eggs today, feeling cheeky. Also I ran out of spinach, so that's why they're plain. Turkey bacon cheese, sexy yogurt bowl, and peanut butter. Yeah, I'm scheduled one day again next week, which is just redonkulous, okay? I'm making zero money like this. This is frustrating to say the least. But you know, can't complain, I guess. $50 is less than, or more, Jesus, more than $0, which is like around what I'm getting paid when I work one day out of the week. But yeah, I'm really hungry, so I will see y'all when I'm either eating my second meal, talking about what I read, or one of those two. I don't think there's anything else I could possibly be doing in the next 2 seconds that you're gonna see me. Goodbye. Oof, I didn't get to see what I looked like before I started filming, so I hope I don't look terrible. But I took a nap, if you can tell from my appearance right now. But it was kind of like, obviously it was intentional. But so now I get to like stay up late, and I want to edit yesterday's video, today's video, get both of those up. I want to do my reading, and then I also want to probably work on my Texas history assignment that I still haven't started, because that needs to get done. But yeah, I have my second meal at 11:30. It's my chicken, potatoes, and spinach. Bro, this plate always just looks so freaking good. Yeah, I still have like 1,000 calories left technically on my app. In reality, I probably have like 400. But I think I'm just gonna have a yogurt bowl, and I'm probably gonna eat. There's a donut that I have. Look at how cute they are. Oop. These things are like crack. They're so good. But yeah, I might eat that. And so I still have to read, so after this I'll read. And I think after that, honestly, I might talk about what I read while I make my yogurt bowl. Just cause, but yeah, I think that's it for now. So here's the macros for this meal, and here is the meal itself, looking insane. But yeah, so I'll see y'all when I am talking about what I read. Goodbye. Okay. Hello, it's about to be 1 a.m. So I'm gonna try and quickly talk about what I read while I get out my ingredients for my yogurt bowl. I hope my AirPod's still connected. But today I read Numbers chapters 3 and 4, and chapter 3 explains the role of the Levites who were set apart to serve God by assisting the priests and maintaining the tabernacle. It says God chose the Levites to be a substitute for the firstborn males of Israel who belonged to him by right after the Exodus. Exodus is the chapter where the Lord frees all the Israelites from Egypt. The chapter details the census of the Levite clans and their specific duties in carrying parts of the tabernacle, and the final redemption process for the 273 firstborn males who were not substituted by a Levite. So yeah, honestly this chapter was kind of confusing in my opinion, but I searched up why, because last chapter we talked about how they counted like all the clans, right, and like all the war ready men, like all the men aged like 20 and up, and it said that they excluded the Levites. They didn't count the Levites, and the reason they don't count the Levites is because the Levites are like, they're meant to be like priests, so they're not going to be counted when it comes to counting people that are like ready for war essentially. So like right here it says the Levites weren't numbered in the main census because their role was to serve God as priests and caretakers of the tabernacle, a distinct and holy function separate from other tribes. This meant they were excluded from the military draft census as their mission was spiritual rather than physical. So, and then Numbers chapter 4 explains the detailed responsibilities of the three main Levite clans, the Kohathites, the Gershonites, and the Merarites, for transporting the tabernacle and its furnishings when the Israelites moved camp. It outlined specific tasks for each group. The ages of service were 30 to 50 years old, and the sacred and dangerous duty of handling holy items, which required Aaron and his sons to cover them before the Kohathites would carry them. So basically, if any of these tribes like touched or looked at these items when they weren't supposed to, they were basically like sentenced to death, which is crazy. But yeah, that is what I read today, and I'm about to make my yogurt bowl, and then I am going to do what I said I was going to do, which is edit yesterday and today's video, and then I'm going to work on my homework, which is due in 4 days, which I've been procrastinating forever. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So I'll show yeah, it's been a good while, so I'll show the macros for this yogurt bowl, and then I'll show the macros for today, and what else? Yeah, I think that's it. So if you're watching this, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, like if you want, comment if you want, and subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 57. Goodbye.